Random Apparatus here, and today I want to go over how to do with course instructors at WGU, especially in the cybersecurity program or any kind of IT program. I'm at the end of my program, and there have been some issues that I've had with getting information that I need out of course instructors. For instance, sometimes the questions that I have that are specific are not answered. A lot of students get pre-written emails back to questions, and a lot of times what can happen is when you make an appointment, they can kind of babble on and talk and talk and talk without ever actually answering your question. So I'm basically going to go over some do's and don'ts with the course instructors, and hopefully this is going to be a very quick video. What you don't do is you don't send your course instructor an email or call them or have an appointment with them and say general questions like, I don't get it, when it comes to a whole topic. It's your job to identify the things that you don't understand, the things that you do understand, and differentiate between those two, and it's your job to find out why it is that you don't understand it, if that makes any sense. To nail down specifically what you don't understand and what's hanging you up about a certain topic. Another thing is, and maybe this is just my personal opinion, but do not ask for any kind of study guide. The courses are outlined in specific ways. The pre-assessments give you specifically what lessons you need to study, and asking, well, I've seen things, especially in the course chatter, that ask, hey, it says I need to work on lesson so-and-so, but where in the lesson are these questions? Don't ask things like that. Listen, you're at WGU. This is your responsibility. You're given enough things to where you should be able to go in there and find out the information that you need as far as a study guide goes. If you're looking for study guides, go to a different school or ask yourself why you're pursuing college in the first place of any kind. What are some of the do's? Some of the things that you absolutely do. The first thing is that you need to make sure, like I said before, it's your responsibility to understand exactly what you don't understand. You need to form this in a very, very specific question, and you need to send it to your course instructor. You need to outline what you do understand about this topic. In other words, you need to preface your question with, I understand A, B, C, D, and however you want. However, the only thing that is hanging me up is, and then you need to tell them what that thing is. Because a lot of times you'll get an email back, like I said, that is pre-written, formatted, because these course instructors have a lot of students and they have multiple classes, and everybody's at a different stage in the game. If you are able to do this in an email, I really don't think that it matters so much on how many specific questions you have. Just make sure they are very specific. Email them off. If you are in an appointment over the phone, like a phone appointment, do not ask any more than, I'd say, 3 specific questions. In a phone appointment, you need to specify exactly what it is you do understand, and then say the one little part you don't understand, and ask for an example. Can you give me an example of XYZ? So many times I have been on the phone, I have 2 questions that are very specific. They ramble on about the topic in general. 99% of the things that they talk about, I already knew. There's a couple of things I didn't know, but those aren't the things that I wanted to know. Therefore, I'm like, oh, I learned something. You still do learn something out of these, but the questions that you ask are not answered. So you have 2 options here. Do a follow-up email if this started in a phone appointment, or if you get a pre-formed email back. First of all, take the time to click whatever link that they give you and go through the material and try to find the answer, because you're grown up. Second thing is, if this does not answer your question, send them an email saying, I looked through the course material, I'm looking for more of an insight here, and I need to know exactly what this is. I need to have specific questions answered. Here's my question, and restate your question. Don't be rude about it, but you need to make it clear that you have specific questions that were not answered. Some of these do's and don'ts are going to really help you. I hope they really help you out. If not, comment down below, ask some specific questions, I will respond. Hopefully, this is a nice and short video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, hit the notifications icon. If you're already subscribed, I had, in my opinion, for this topic, for somebody that's not super popular on YouTube, I've had more subscribers in an amount of time than I ever thought possible. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this, and you're not subscribed, I'm showing that about 75% of everybody watching my videos so far, which I only have 3, are not subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notifications icon, because after I do a couple of more videos on this, I'm going to start breaking down cybersecurity concepts for people to understand. I'm gonna upload another video. It's hopefully gonna be another short one coming up very soon, and it's gonna be about career prospects and tips for interviews, because I recently had an interview for an IT security analyst, and there are some things that I wish I would have known beforehand. Thank you so much for watching. Please watch my next video. I plan on uploading it very soon, perhaps even a day after I upload this one. Thanks so much.